Okay, one of the things that is important is we live in two worlds. Our culture is divided into two worlds. We live in a visual, tactile world. We go out and walk and we see people. And this is something that by its nature is unique and different. We look for standard things we can understand. But by nature, the world that's seen is a chaotic kind of mix. Then we create something called culture. And our main accomplishment of our culture is writing. And the thing that makes writing work is repetitiveness. This is really the key to say what Derrida said, that you have to be repetitive. And when our society is becoming more cultural, new media, multimedia is taking in, the political impact of this, we can see right here, this is a bendy bus, okay? This bus is basically the standard global bus that's used all over the world. It's far more efficient, far more effective than a double-decker bus. It's more accessible. It moves faster. It can hold people. It's more fuel efficient. It's a better bus. But it's new. Change. And the thing is in this culture where everything is semiotic, everything is based on language or media, newspapers, TV, things like that. Okay? Change is wrong. The thing that I try to get people to understand is that by moving to a media culture, getting out of a tactile culture, when people stop working with their hands, stop writing pen to paper, stop walking in the streets, and start playing video games, reading trash magazines, going on the internet, they leave a world of vision and into a world of language. And the thing about written language, particularly written language, is that the law of written language is that things are the same. Words the same are the same are the same. Language's whole process, according to Derrida, is that it's iterative, that it just happens over and over again. Its entire process is extremely conservative. And as we move more and more to a information economy, whatever that really means, I would say a semiotic culture or a life dominated by culture over experience, we will see what happened here in London with those buses. Those long bendy buses, which are practically and rationally better, became a main rallying cry of a conservative mayor who's really a pointless toff. And the fact that it was a change, that there was a change going on, tradition, buses are supposed to be double-deckers. And literally this kind of absurd compulsiveness that you get in culture, that's almost like Rain Man need to repeat over and over again. A bus is always a double-decker bus. It has to be a double-decker bus. It's not a bus without a double-decker bus. It wins. And so, I mean, I think people really need to understand that as money, as our economy becomes more and more based in cultural activities, information activities, over other types of activities, and as our lives become dominated by the symbolic, the cultural, the written, we are becoming more repetitive, and what we become is our culture becomes much more conservative. And I think we need to look at those cultures that invented writing were traditionally not innovative cultures. I mean, civilization was partially invented by the Egyptians, and to an extent, their conservatism it's mind-boggling. They went thousands of years with just a consistent kind of writing system and a consistent theology. And the whole structure of written culture is, 2,000-year-old gospels and such. Yeah, this is a double-decker bus. Now, the thing is, as a symbol, Britain's the only place that still uses that for very good reason. They may look cute, they are shit buses. The only thing good about them is you can sit in the front row and get a nice panoramic view. It's nice. Okay, great. If you're a tourist, right? But getting up those steps, particularly when it's moving, I have fallen down those steps several times. It's harder to mount on, only front and back. The guy who's driving it has no visibility of what's going on top. Whoever goes on top, kids can go up on top. There's no particular situation. It fits less people, and you can't watch the turn. They're nightmares. They are quaint. They're drivers. They're old-fashioned, but they're bad buses. The drivers. Oh, well, the drivers nowadays, too. These were invented. That's true. I mean,
Diabolical. This ain't cattle truck. Cattle truck.
cattle, yep. Cattle truck. Yeah, thank you, cattle truck. I love that. That could be the name of the movie.